Basically, you just talk about just the going into this week, just what's the tone of the defense going in the Maine?
Just really dominate. Just don't lower the standard. Don't lower the standard. Don't we can always raise the standard, but keep the standard and go on and dominate and play good defense.
How do you feel like the team's responded, over the last couple days? And, as a streak has grown.
Yeah, I think we responded well because what's in the past is in the past. We got to move on, and if we're gonna let last week and the week before or the weeks before that define what we can do this week, then we might as well just forfeit all the rest of the games.
What did you see on the film on some of those drives Ole Miss was able to put together the defense needs to work on?
I think we were just shooting ourselves in the foot sometimes, just getting the call or anything like that. We were looking over it, and today we could be better on all aspects, but it first starts us with getting the call and getting lined up. I think we had struggles from time to time to do that on those touchdown drives. But other than that, after cleaning that up, I think we were overall kind of good.
Is that a communication disconnect just between you guys on the field as far as like getting it spread across to everybody type thing?
Yeah, because we knew we would have to communicate fast, and Ole Miss was a tempo team, kind of like Tennessee, and for them to do that, like how they were holding their players and sending out the center to send out so they won't get it, because you know how we do all our things about formation and down and distance and everything. For them to do that, we knew we had to communicate, and we know we fell short some of those plays and some of those drives where we didn't communicate fast enough.
Are you surprised by the lack of takeaways, especially after the way you guys started out so strong this season?
Yeah. Oh, well, we were just talking about it too, and the weeks prior to that, because we knew we had to do some turnovers. We had to make some going on defense, and how you said, we were on fire in the beginning, and then we've been losing the turnover margin these past couple of weeks. So it's been a big emphasis on peppering the rock, getting the ball back to our offense.
Obviously, you got home and racked up a ton of sacks the first few weeks of the season. Does it get frustrating at all as a defensive end when you're that close to getting home and then the quarterback manages to get it out?
Yeah, it does get frustrating sometimes, but we got to know. If I do get there, that's a pressure. He may not get the ball out on time, or they might not be on the same thing. So it's really kind of the same thing, but not in the stat sheet. You know what I mean? But it does get frustrating.
Obviously, there are quite a few guys, not a ton, but quite a few that were part of that 6-7 season in 2022. You were one of those guys. Does that help put the adversity that you guys have faced the last few weeks into greater perspective?
Yeah, tremendous, because that was my first time going 6-7 in my football since I was playing 6-7. So it definitely does. You already went through a season of it, so I'm not saying we're going through a season of it right now, but because it's not the same season, but you can have different things you take away from that season and carry over to not not start fast this week, or not lackadaisy, giving less effort just because we're losing, nothing like that.